Hi Aquarius, welcome to your mid-October 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aquarius. This will not resonate with every Aquarius that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Aquarius, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in Aquarius. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Aquarius and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit, only for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's tune in to Aquarius and love and romance. All right, so let's see what's happening in Aquarius's love life from now till the end of October. Whenever you find this message, let's go ahead and see what Aquarius needs to know about their love life at this moment, what will be happening, what will be unfolding, what is the energy that's surrounding Aquarius at this time. Ooh, whoa, okay, that flew out there. And it says self-care. Clear your energy and focus on yourself before acting. For some of you guys, I do feel this is a group of my single Aquarians who are healing at this time from a specific disappointment in a love connection, in a breakup. Maybe some of you have just decided to break up with someone, they broke up with you. And a lot of you are taking the time, or should take the time, honestly, to kind of step back and to give yourself that self-care and love and healing from a certain situation that keeps on lingering around you. For some of you, it could have been in May when this breakup happened. I don't know, or maybe you're dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini is kind of surrounding the situation right now. And I feel that it's very important, Aquarius, to remind yourself that if someone could not give you the love that you hoped for, that you expected, that you were preparing yourself for, and they kind of left because they ghosted you, they weren't ready to step up, or, honestly, they may have not have seen this connection in the same way you did, but weren't honest about it. The thing you must know is that closed doors are protection from what is not meant to be yours. And if anyone caused you such a heartbreak in what I'm feeling right now, it was a spiritual lesson for yourself. It was something for you to grow out of, to learn about, and to heal from. So that karmic connection that may have been repeated in this lifetime due to past life situations, past life patterns that had to be addressed in this lifetime, or even for some of you, certain wounds from childhood, examples of love that were shown to you that were not in the highest vibrating form, that may have been a bit toxic, that may have been a bit ancestral for some of you, as far as the pattern of generational trauma, as far as love and romance, marrying the people that they truly didn't love, but had to for financial reasons, had to for society expectations, whatever that is. Aquarius, my single ones right now, it's your time to give yourself this self-care. So when you come out of this, you will be ready for your soulmate. You will be ready for, even some of you, a twin flame that is ready to enter your life. But Spirit really wants you to take care of yourself. Do the things that make you happy. Don't be so hard on yourself. I feel for some of you that may blame yourselves for why this person couldn't reciprocate, why this person wasn't ready. I feel, Aquarius, for a lot of you, you don't even know the other side to this person's behavior. You don't know the other side to this person's hurt and pain and lower vibrations, egotistical behaviors that make them act that way. You know, it's something that I feel will never truly be explained. You'll never really hear their side from it. But Spirit wants you to know you don't need to, Aquarius. You really don't. All you can do is learn the lesson for yourself of who is worthy of my love, who will reciprocate my love. And for those of you that may be in a connection, currently, I feel that there was a bit of an argument between the two of you. There was a bit of a break or a separation you're going through. And I do feel this person is sitting with the last conversation you guys had that I feel didn't really resolve anything, but has made them think a lot about how unfair that was with whatever they said to you, how they didn't act the best way towards you during that argument or that dispute or that tension that was created between the two of you. So I do feel if there has been time being taken from separating yourselves from this connection, I do feel Spirit is first saying that it is very much needed if this is going to continue, if this is going to persevere, because there's a moment of reflection someone needs right now to fully understand what it is that they want in this, and if they want it, how are they going to fight for it? So I do feel for the meantime, if you guys are in separation with this person, it's very important that you guys go on this separate journey for now to pick back up where you guys left off, not in a way that's still angry, resentful, but in a way that will actually talk and speak out the feelings that you have for each other in a mature way and a different perspective that I feel will cover a lot more ground. Now, whether that means you guys are going to fix things and mend things and heal things, or you guys are going to leave it off as, you know, thank you for the experience and the journey, but I do feel it's best for us to go our separate ways. Let's go ahead and pull some more cards. But I definitely feel there's a majority of my single Aquarians who want to know when it's their time to receive the love that it seems like everyone else has. That I almost feel like for some of you, there's a sibling who's very much in a beautiful connection, about to get married or just got proposed to, or, you know, friends surrounding you that are in the same vibe, and you're just waiting for your time, Aquarius. But there's something Spirit is pointing out in a lovingly honest way about needing to heal before that energy can open up back to you again, whether it's someone completely brand new or if it's someone from a recent past separation. And the letter S is sticking out to me very strongly, as in Samuel, as in Samantha. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone, but I'm also seeing a last name ending with an S as well. That may mean something to you guys. Wow, let's keep going and see, get a little bit more specific here for my Aquarians. Tell me more. What is this? What is the energy surrounding Aquarius? What does someone want to say to Aquarius that they're holding back from saying to Aquarius? Let's see. I am so lonely without you. Okay, so I do kind of feel for some of you guys, there was someone that just flat out said, I need time away from this, or I need to go my own route. Whoever said this, I do feel is doing it for the right reasons, while the other person is feeling really upset, really sad. And I gotta be honest here and say that there could be some sort of codependency that Spirit wants to highlight, whether that's on your end, Aquarius, or on this other energy's end. I do feel, again, Spirit wants to reiterate the separation is necessary. And although it gets hard at times, although I feel both of you go on and off throughout the day of thinking about each other, wondering what the other person is doing, if they're with someone new, if they think about you as much as you think about them. You know, the journey has to go this way for now. And I do want to say, Aquarius, there is someone around for a lot of you guys that really is missing you. And again, I feel there's someone who's decided that they're not interested in taking in new options yet until something has been settled. Now, whether that's within internal healing or within a connection that someone's very dead set on. They know that this is their person. They know that there's something beyond what really can be explained logically, but when you think about them, you feel it in your heart chakra. You feel it in your solar plexus chakra, that there's something more to this. So, all right, let's see what the tarot has to say. Let's dig deeper into the purpose of this, if this is going to continue, if this is going to be mended, or if there is just a lesson in all this. Let's see. Tell me more about this connection for Aquarius. The Fool card, dead center of this. Aries energy, Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with an Aries or possibly another Aquarius, or someone with those signs in their chart. Does not have to be the case. Brand new energy, 5 of Swords. Yeah, double Aquarius energy. The Hierophant. 10 of Wands reading this. Wow. All right. So bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups, Pisces energy. So with the Knight of Cups, this is kind of like the setup of this whole situation, what may have occurred before all this. And with the Knight of Cups, it very much feels like someone who's come into your life that when they first arrived, they were very charming. They were very loving in a way. I almost feel like it's love bombing though. I kind of feel for some of you guys. And let me just say here, I'm not seeing very low vibrational energy, not crazy narcissistic energy here. But what I feel was that when someone first saw you, I feel that they immediately were interested in getting to know who you were. They felt like there's feelings there with you, Aquarius, that it was just something that they felt they had to pursue. Whether they saw you at a public event, arena, had to get your number, had to get your Instagram, whether they saw your profile on some dating app. No, but I feel this is in person though for a lot of you. And it was just immediately they kind of came on to you very romantically, and there was a side to them that you found very intriguing that may have been a bit more reserved, a little bit more as if there was more to discover about this person. There was more to learn about this person that you couldn't quite put your finger on, like almost mysterious. And I almost feel for some of you guys, this wasn't the person you're usually attracted to, but they intrigued you enough to kind of see what else could be found out about this, how much deeper this could go between the two of you. But with the Knight of Cups being the background energy of this, there already was a strong pull to one another emotionally, and that's why I felt it so strongly in my heart chakra. I do feel that when this person approached you and when this person addressed you, there was a lot of intention set to have some sort of romantic connection. Now, others of you, if you identify with the Knight of Cups, I kind of feel, Aquarius, you guys were the ones to kind of initiate this separation in this journey. I feel that way because it's almost as if my cup isn't being fulfilled by this. There's more that I want in this, and they haven't been showing me that they could step up to it. Yeah, it's nice to get sweet text messages. Yeah, it's nice to see them, but they've never fully stepped up to being king or queen energy that you wanted out of this. They kind of remained as a knight. And although some of the gestures they threw to you were flattering, I'm hearing, I don't know, the things they said to you would make you blush, would make you smile. It never fully followed through into having the commitment. And I feel that's what disappointed a lot of you, was that they were never fully ready. There was always excuses as to why their heart wasn't fully into this. And even if they didn't say that verbatim, it's like that's how it was coming off to you, Aquarius. That's how it was reading off to you. And so you had to make your own choice and your own decision to go on this journey alone, or to kind of separate yourself from this, to see if there will be someone that when they approach you, they'll be ready for everything that you want to have, everything that you're ready to move forward with, that would meet you at the same pace you're going. You know, if this is Knight of Cups energy is from after you guys have split. Yeah, I mean, maybe they've attempted to date, but it has not been successful. They haven't had that click they've had with anyone else like they did with you. They feel there hasn't been anyone that has sparked their interest in the way you did. And maybe that's why they're feeling really lonely too. I'm seeing someone with a white car. I'm also seeing someone with a black jacket. It could be a North Face jacket or even like a pea coat that they always wear. It's their go-to jacket. And I do feel for some of you guys, they've been wanting to reach out. They've been wanting to express their feelings. But again, with whatever the last conversation you two had, there's been some sort of big message of needing space. And that's why they've been giving you that space, quite honestly, but it's very hard for them. I see that with the Page of Swords. They're watching you. They're still checking on you. You know it. And if you don't now, you know. But with the Page of Swords, they're waiting for the right time. They truly don't feel this is over, even if the separation has been for a while. They still feel like there's more to this journey. There's more to this healing. And I feel that if they know they weren't ready in the past to give this all to you, it's been carrying that guilt and that weight on them. And that's what I feel you don't see out of this, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and get right on in. The center of this is the Fool card. Aquarius energy, Aries energy. So yeah, I feel for a lot of you guys, you're starting a journey here for your healing, for better understanding yourself. You know, and I feel that this was the turning point for you guys in order to prioritize your needs and your wants and your desires in this. I feel, Aquarius, that the Fool card energy is that free spirit, that independence that a lot of you are born with having. I do feel that you guys aren't going to settle for less if it isn't what you're looking for, and you're okay going about it alone until you find it, even though there are times, yeah, you wish you could have those Valentine's Day posts, you see those Facebook memories pop up, or people posting about their huge, you know, accomplishments of getting engaged, getting married, having kids. But I feel for you guys, you really are doing the healing that is clearing the slate for you guys. I do feel that if there are things that someone is hiding or has been burying within themselves in regards to love and romance, self-worth and self-love, that's all being uncovered now. I do feel there's new approaches that you guys are taking in love and romance. I do feel that you're taking the time to really fully understand yourself and to honor yourself just as you are. And once you know yourself so truly, once you honor yourself of being the person that has expectations, who will go with the flow, but not so long to the point where it's wasting their time. I do feel that this is going to serve in your favor in the long run, Aquarius. And I do feel with the Fool card being the dead center here, there's big brand new openings that are being created. But with this person having the mask, I I read intuitively. I read by looking a lot at the imagery, and I know these cards from the back of my head, but usually I don't feel this way with this card. But right now, looking at this as I see it in my camera right now, it feels like this is the time that someone's identifying all the things that they've been trying to hide from you, hide from themselves even. So they could be fully ready to pursue this and move forward on this with a whole new version of themselves that they didn't even know that they could achieve or have. I feel like this is someone who likes to hike a lot, go on a ton of hikes, or someone that does like to travel, maybe has been traveling since the separation, has been going on, weekend trips or even full-on overseas vacations and holidays. And those vacations and holidays have been very, very spiritual for someone, have been very liberating for someone, eye-opening even. What's crossing this is the Five of Swords. I hear temptation when I picked up this card, and as I'm looking at it now, that's what's kind of challenging, is the thoughts of one another, the wanting to reach out, the wanting to tell someone about everything they've been through since you guys have last spoken to one another. But I do feel neither of you want to make the first move right now because you're not sure if the other person would even accept it, would be open to it. I'm feeling like a kiss on my neck that is being shown in this imagery here. Someone used to love kissing on your neck. They used to kiss on yours. Hickeys were left before. But yeah, I think even for others of you where I was talking about or picking up on that situation of the last conversation you had, someone may have been acting out of character or been acting out of ego and defense and not truly revealing what they wanted to, what they feel like they should say, but wanting to protect themselves. Especially if someone was being called out, if someone was getting frustrated with the process of this connection, with the lack of development within this connection. If someone said, look, like, what do you want from me? What is this? Like, where do you see this going? And I think someone was taken back by that. And instead of being honest and real, they just put up a defense mechanism. But I do feel you guys still think about each other a lot. I still feel like on both ends in different ways, which we'll get to in a minute, you still want to talk and reach out to each other, but no, it's not the right time right now. And I do feel, Aquarius, some of you do feel like this person has some growing to do. And until then, until they're ready, until they've matured, you don't want to entangle yourself in this, especially for those of you who are doing the spiritual journey to raise your vibration, to be a new version of yourself, to understand yourself better. You don't want to be pulled back down to Five of Swords energy, which is something you're honestly growing out of. What's crowning this is the Hierophant. Taurus energy, Capricorn energy for me as a reader. Now, I feel this was the main issue that both of you are aware of in this, was commitment, was moving forward, was being exclusive, was devoting to each other in a way that would build a foundation, moving in, just simply going public with your family members and friends about you two being as a couple. For others of you, I just feel like different spiritual beliefs, whether that is like organized religion related, or if it is as far as the growth between the two of you is different. And I feel someone is stubborn, but I don't feel it's in the negative sense. I feel it's in the way that I'm, again, sticking to my expectations, sticking to the things that I want to see from someone else that will make me feel it's worth to commit to. Because this is big for someone. I don't feel like someone's just looking for a booty call. I don't feel like someone in this is just looking for a good time for temporary gain as far as sexual experiences or something to just fill a hole. Like, they want something solid. They want something serious. And that's what someone's main goal is right now in love and romance. And if it needs to take some separation, if it needs to take some time to get there, fine. But again, I do feel someone fully being aware that they're not going to settle for less. I do feel someone could be a teacher, someone could be a life worker, a healer, someone that has a lot of wisdom, profound wisdom. The words someone speaks are very impactful and stick with people for a very long time. There is someone here that people describe as being inspiring, as having a lot of influence. Someone who knows what they're doing as far as their career goes and is really good at it and has built a name for themselves within that career. Someone to be respected. And Aquarius, if they are keeping their distance, they're doing it out of respect for you. Yeah, I feel they're doing it because they know that whether they've messed up or whether they weren't ready before, they're not going to reapproach you until they are ready, because they know you're not messing around anymore. You're not going to take Five of Swords, lower vibrational energy into your life. Some of you, again, with the Hierophant crowning this, there could be a marriage going on in your family, a marriage going on with your friends. Maybe this person will also be invited to that same wedding, by the way. But a lot of you are just wondering when I will have the Hierophant, when someone will be as devoted to me as I would be to them, should they approach me correctly. And by the way, there are 2 5s here, so your birthday could be February 5th, February 15th, January 25th. You could be seeing 55, 555 as number confirmations and synchronicities, and 555 is all about big change. So I do feel, Aquarius, that the separation, the self-care journey, the spiritual journey a lot of you are on is setting you up for a whole new experience in love and romance. It really, truly is. So don't give up on that. Keep going with that journey you're on, because it's showing and revealing a lot to you. What's reading this is the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So again, like, maybe someone is kind of worried about the finding that seriousness, because there could be family members that are asking you, oh, when are you going to get married? When are you going to have kids? And again, that could be cultural, that could be religious related. So someone's feeling the pressure of that, you or this other person. Just throwing that out there as to why maybe this is all building up, why this is, someone's feeling the pressure here. But if that's not for you, I do feel with whoever wasn't the person that was ready to step up, it's made their whole journey a bit more difficult, especially if they're not going on the spiritual journey and healing that you are, Aquarius. I do feel they've been trying to find ways to distract themselves, but it isn't fixing the situation. It isn't fixing the behaviors or the patterns that they're still holding on to out of defense. I am seeing someone that could possibly gamble, and has a gambling issue, maybe isn't great with money, maybe is a bit of an impulsive person, which has always played against them, honestly. Maybe someone is struggling with their finances, is trying to find ways to build up their finances, but for most of you, I just feel the pressure and the stress of, especially watching you doing your journey. You're not showing them that you miss them if you do. You're not showing them that you've been thinking about them in any way. And it has been adding the pressure to them to finally decide if it's ready to let go of all the behaviors and the patterns that have been working against them all this time. Someone may be worried about if they've gained weight. Just throwing that out there does not have to mean anything, doesn't have to even be a bad thing. But I'm just picking up on that for someone. But there's a lot of pressure around this situation on one side. And as time goes on, that pressure keeps adding up for someone here. But still apprehensive, still not sure if they're ready to let it all go, to begin anew in the ways someone with the Fool energy is starting to. Your energy, Aquarius, or how they see you in this connection right now, is the Four of Swords, Libra energy. So you are keeping your space. You are keeping your distance. You have been doing the healing, Aquarius. You've been healing a lot about your thoughts around this. The negative thoughts you may have been telling yourself as to why maybe they weren't ready for you. You've been healing that for some of you. The insecurities around this connection that may have been something you took up on that was unrightfully so. And for some of you, that's why Spirit wanted you guys to separate, so you could truly understand the truth of it all. That didn't have to do with self-blame or self-hurt. And Spirit is giving you this separation, or this opportunity to separate, whether that was a gut feeling of you knowing it was the right thing to do, or they walked away and that made the situation happen for you guys. But even if it gets difficult, Aquarius, this self-care you're doing is going to impact you. And for others of you who have been finding this difficult to start, difficult to overcome, there's a reason for this separation, and just remind yourself of that. So you could better understand with sword energy, so you can gain more clarity where it was all murky before. And yes, I do feel for some of you, you resonate with the I am so lonely card. And there are times when you pick up your phone, you want to call, you want to text, but you put it back down again. I do feel when you put it back down again, that Spirit's guidance of saying, not right now. There's more to this to uncover. There's more within you to heal. And that healing process is different for all of you. The healing reasons are different for all of you. But I do feel most of you that have made it this far in this reading know exactly what I'm talking about. And even in those times where you're feeling lonely, know that Aquarius, Spirit is always guiding you. Spirit is always with you. And I do feel Spirit sends you messages through synchronicities like 555, through certain songs that you keep on hearing, certain animals that keep on showing up, that is meant to help you gain more clarity in this. Even coming across readings like this. And I do feel you guys get lonely, especially if you live by yourselves. You don't have roommates, you don't have family members you live with. And those are the times too, you just wish you can call them to hang out, to come over. But there's reasons to all this. How you see them, or what you need to know about them, Aquarius, is the Page of Swords. Air energy. So some of you could be dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do feel recently they've more so have taken the route of starting to identify the issues and the patterns and the connection between the two of you, or even within themselves. And this separation, for whoever is more in Page of Swords vibes, they're learning a lot through this. And I know it doesn't seem like it because you guys haven't revealed that to each other, but they're not going to say anything until they feel fully prepared. But, the Page of Swords is always a card for some as the spire, someone who does normally check up on social media or watches from afar or asks people about you who they may know, may hang out with you still or a lot. And I do feel there's a strategy for this too, Aquarius. So I do feel that they want to talk to you. They want to speak to you about this, how everything ended, or about what they've learned, or about what they feel for you, but they have to get their mind right first. And if they can't, Spirit will keep them away from you, Aquarius. I feel that. And for others of you that were healing through a difficult situation, a bad breakup, I do feel, someone may have a crush around you that may be younger than you. But because you're doing this journey, maybe because you've told them that you want to be single. They're waiting to make this offer to you. But a lot of you, I feel this is the same person. Again, you're going to have to use your intuition to decipher as this is general, but for someone, I feel like they speak another language too, fluently. That could just be confirmation about who this is for someone out there. And someone could be shorter in height than the average person. Well, anyway, Aquarius, to see how this is all going to unfold, what do you need to know about this person, about this connection, why this has all happened? Is there anything else I could give you clarity on? Or to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of this situation, what's likely to unfold, if this is meant to happen or just meant to be a lesson. And I'm going to pull oracle cards as well to just dive deeper into this situation. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Aquarius, I really hope that this reading has resonated with you. I hope it's provided you with the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you've been seeking in regards to your love life by watching this message. And if you have, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aquarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aquarius.